All aboard? Yes, this is your girl Tanya Lady T, and this is another edition of Lady T Drive Time. Let's get on this train. Well, y'all, I just wanted to come in this morning and just, as I'm doing my driving, I just wanted to come in and talk to you guys. I had a very good weekend. Even though I spent most of it indoors, I did get out to go to church on yesterday. But, me and my friend, we were talking, and, we were watching a movie, and just randomly, he just came out and asked, he said, what do you like about being a woman? And, when you get questions like that, off guard like that, you're like, okay, good question. So here it is for me, and I'm sure I'll come up with many others, but just, that's a question I want to pose out to my ladies out here. Or even my male viewers. What do you like about about your mate being a woman? So anyway, I only can answer for myself. So one of the things I love about being a woman truly is the fact that I am a mother. If you want to get all deep, as I look back over my life, I think what a blessing, what a sheer blessing that the Lord entrusted me to raise a child, a son, of course, with the help of my family. The other thing I like about being a woman is just we're multifaceted. I love being a nurturer. I love knowing that I can change my hair any day of the week. But honestly, of course, all those things about being a woman, being girly, being able to do makeup, do your hair, being a thinker, we also, being very expressive, being able sometimes to bridge gaps, be the peacemaker. But I'm gonna tell you something that I thought about last night. One of the most, awesome things, again, now that I'm in Christ, I'm gonna tell you one of the most awesome things about being a woman, and this is deep, y'all. Y'all listen closely. The fact that God created woman, or created me, to be a helpmate. And when you think about that, God, yes, He created us because it's not good. It wasn't good for man to be alone. But not only that, and I've been, an independent woman for years now, so it's not about, having a man, or, because I went 9 years, no dating, nothing. So I've been there, done that. But I'm just saying, when you think about one of the purposes that woman was created, a woman was created to be a helpmate. And of course, that's to help man have dominion over the world in which we live. And when you think about that, or when I thought about that, I said, wow, how powerful is that? And I know sometimes we get on me and say, oh Lord, have mercy, move over, man, let me take the wheel for a while, But you know what? That's what God created us to do. So, I tell my friend, and I tell my brothers and my nephews, I said, I know we women are wordy and we love to talk and run my mouth, and I raise my hand. But that's what God created us to do. So even to my male viewers out there, when a woman is trying to help, trying to be suggestive, we're just only doing what the God created us to do. And that was for us to be your helpmate. And it don't necessarily mean I'm your helpmate and it only is applicable to you if we're married. No. The woman was created to be a helpmate unto man. So think about that even when women say, well, you need to go out there and get a job, because if a man don't work, he don't eat. It's in us. And I understand we've got to be able to digress and not hound you and be on top of you all the time. I get that. But I'm talking about when a woman truly is in her rightful place and she's speaking to the king in a man. And she's telling him forthright, listen, whether it be us as mothers telling this to our sons, you need to get out there and get you a job. You got a child to feed. You've got a wife to feed, whatever the case may be. So, and also with women, God told man, all the days of your life, you're going to work this land to be a provider. And I know in everything there's balance, but we have to pull off the men sometimes, women, when we get on them about not being at home to help clean this, clean that. And I understand, again, balance. Yes, women raising children, that's a full-time job. If a woman don't never step out of her household and she's got children, that's a full-time job. But at the same time, if that man is out there working that field, I ain't talking about necessarily an actual field, but he's out there in the labor, he's in the workforce, he's bringing home the bacon, so to speak. When he gets home, I'm sure he don't want to hear us dogging him out about helping wash the dishes, because he's being that provider. So, we can't dog him out and jump on him and say, well, you're never home. Well, he's out there working that labor to bring that money in the house, to provide, to protect. So anyway, that was just a thought that I just had, after we discussed that last night. What do you like about being a woman, And that's what I love about my friend. He causes you to think. It ain't just the same old mundane conversation. And he did. He caused me to think, because we can talk and walk and look at ourselves in the mirror and embrace everything there is about being a woman, but to the core of it, so we can go a little deeper. And I got to thinking about that thing. I said, you know what? That's an awesome thing. That's one thing I do love about being a woman, is being able to be a helpmate. Yes. Because we are not islands unto ourselves. We need the help of a good woman. We need the help of a good man. We need just help, period. And God will put people in situations in our lives so that we can get that help to bring us further along the way, so we can enjoy that abundant life. So anyway, for the men, when the woman is trying to help, she's being suggestive, she's being giving advisement, just know that we're only doing what God created us to do. And women, when men go out there and work hard, long hours, as the word says that he would have to do, once they disobeyed them, man and woman disobeyed God in the Garden of Eden, he told man, you, for the rest of your life, you will work this ground in order to eat, in order to survive. So if that man is out there hustling and he got 2 or 3 gigs, women, let's scale back on him. And if you don't even have a man, even if we're continually always in mentorship of our male children, let's think about, pulling back, that he's doing what God created him to do. So he may not be able to be home sometimes for those special events. He's doing what God told him to do as well. So Anyway, I just thought that was just a very, very interesting question. So start a discussion with your girlfriends. What do you like about being a woman? Anyway, thank y'all for stopping by my channel. This is your girl Tanya Lady T. Drive time. God bless, and may the peace of the Lord be with you. And y'all, it's cold out here. You understand me?